Joining me now with reaction is the New York Jets owner and former U.S. ambassador to the United Kingdom in the first Trump administration, Woody Johnson. Ambassador, great to see you this morning. Woody, thank you for being here. Your thoughts on the significance of President Trump becoming the first sitting president to attend the game, and what about those tax breaks that could end for the team owners?
Well, I think the fact, as you mentioned, that President Trump is the first president to come to America's sport in 59 years says something about who he is and what he's trying to accomplish. So it is absolutely huge that he's here. And the tax, I don't know much about, and none of us know much about what he's proposing in the taxes. But what we do know is that President Trump is a huge football fan. He loves football, and he has an encyclopedic knowledge of not only football, but most American sports. So I know we're all going to have a lot of fun today with the president there, and I know the players are really looking forward to playing before a president, first time ever.
It's incredible. And, of course, New Orleans ramping up security. 120,000 visitors descending on the city for the Super Bowl just weeks after the terrorist attack.
Yeah, you can tell the city is absolutely barricaded. And while every Super Bowl is designed to allow a president to come to the game, when a president actually says he's coming, the security is even greater. I mean, you can see everywhere there's security and barricades, and particularly after the last attack here a couple weeks ago.
Of course.
Yeah, everybody's on high alert. Yeah.
Well, it's going to be an incredible game. I want to take a short break and then come back to you because you're making some big moves with the Jets. I want to ask you about that when we come back with Woody Johnson. Stay with us on Sunday Morning Futures. Welcome back. I'm back with Woody Johnson, former U.S. ambassador to the U.K. and owner of the Jets. Woody, wow, congratulations. This is your 25th year of owning the Jets. Congrats to you. Forbes recently valued the Jets at $6.9 billion, probably a lot more today than then. That's 10 times your original investment. And I know you're making some management changes announced just over the weekend. Will we ever get back to the glory days of Joe Namath?
We will. Hopefully by next year, we'll be at the Super Bowl ourselves. But yeah, we've made massive changes, and massive changes were overdue, really, because the idea here is we have to win games, and so we changed the coach and the general manager, and I think we've made really good changes here.
So you've got Aaron Glenn now building his staff, bringing in a former Giants employee, John Berger.
Yeah, Aaron is a guy that started with the New York Jets. I mean, we drafted him. Actually, the Hess family drafted him. And then he came to work as a scout for the Jets and really has worked his way up. He's a favorite of Bill Parcells, which is always a big positive. I think he'll be a really good leader, and he'll change the culture, I think, in a very, very positive way.
What do you want to say about Aaron Rodgers?
Well, Aaron Rodgers is the quarterback, and it's going to be up to the coach and the new general manager to just decide what they want to do with that.
Woody, who's going to win today's game?
I hope we have a great game, and I expect we will. These are two.